3, 2, 1. Serena Williams needing no introduction. You're here for Taste of Tennis again. What brings you back?
Well, I love coming here. This is like, I don't know, my 4th, 5th year. So it's always fun. It's a good way to kick off, the Open and look at some cooking and taste different chefs' things. I mean, hello.
The combination of tennis and cooking, how is that for a match?
It's a great match, right? I mean, tennis players need to eat and to have energy. So we got to get that somewhere.
How does this help you before the Open to kind of chill out a little bit before the big matches?
It definitely helps me. Just chilling out is always so important and so fun and something you have to do. I want to do, and it's cool.
Do you have any secrets of cooking you want to share with other fans that want to know your favorite dishes?
I don't know. Everyone keeps asking what's my favorite dish. I really need to get one. I don't have one, but I need to work on that.
Final question. You have some matches coming up, but what about the party here? How late can you party at Taste of Tennis?
Oh, I think you can go really late. You can go really late here. I probably won't, but you can definitely go really late.
Great seeing you, Serena. Have a great time. Always a pleasure. I think he's going to take a Twitter pic. All right. Venus, you had a nice cooking demo out there. How was it?
It was fun, actually. I just kind of sit on the side and tried to make sure that I didn't mess the dish up. But it was actually beautiful. It tasted excellent and it's easy to make at home.
This party's a lot of fun. Everyone wants to come in. Players are just coming for a good time. Why is that?
Because who doesn't want to have a good time? But it's fun. It's for a wonderful cause. And it's very relaxed atmosphere, so you feel like you can be here and enjoy yourself.
Does this help your game a little bit before the Open to come out here?
I hope so. It better, right? I hope so.
Mentally, it could help a little bit. And how's the food? Any pointers you picked up? These are the best chefs. You're the best players. They're the best chefs.
I learned that when you have hot vegetables, if you marinate them, this flavor soaks in and it just takes off. So
pretty good.
That was a pretty good little secret weapon.
Final question. You excited about the Open coming up?
I mean, there's no doubt about that, of course.
It's going to be pretty good. Well, Venus, thanks so much for joining us. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Venus Williams here, Taste of Tennis, alive and well. The legends are in the house. Victoria Azarenka, you're at Taste of Tennis. How much fun are you having?
A lot. Taste of Tennis sounds really fun with the name of it, so I've been here pretty much every single year and I keep coming back.
What's the most fun about this event?
Okay, 3 things. There's tennis athletes, food, and good music. What else do you need?
What do you learn from these great chefs?
Just experience, and I mean, the way I cook is not that fancy. I just try to cook that it tastes good, but the presentation always amazes me. It's like an art, so I can't help it but just appreciate and just enjoy it.
Now you're going to do some music here as a disc jockey. You have some game?
Oh yeah, I'm so excited. I actually asked him to just play Chris Brown because I went to a concert yesterday, so I'm in that mood, Chris Brown's mood right now.
One question about the U.S. Open. It's about the weather and the conditions. How do you like playing in New York during this time?
I love New York. I think it brings out a special energy, special atmosphere every time, so I'm always super pumped, but it's a long event, so I try to take it day by day and try to find really a balance.
You like the hot weather?
Yeah, I live and spend some time in California, so I'm ready.
Victoria, have a great time here. Victoria Azarenka, Harry Cicma, Taste of Tennis. Bonne nuit, it's a beautiful night here. Taste of Tennis, Gael Monfils, one of the big stars, and I know you love this event. We were here 12 months ago. What brings you back?
Because I love it. As you say, it was a great experience last year, and I really loved it. So, I say, why not come back this year?
And this is quite a party. Everyone wants to be here. How does this kind of loosen you up before the Open?
It's great. We can forget a bit the diet, and we can eat a lot. And actually, it's good because a lot of friends are there as well. So we will enjoy it.
And the food here is fantastic. How does that help get you ready as well?
For sure, today is gonna be a bit different, but food is very important. Is our I would say casual. So for sure we need to eat very healthy, but today we can have a little bit of a day off, we'll say.
And to see the players here off the court, that must be a fun time.
Yeah, it is, because we are so relaxed and it's great. We have time, to be focused, and now it's a couple of days ahead, so it's all good.
How do you feel about the Open coming up?
Yeah, pretty good, very confident. So, I can't wait that the Open start.
Now the weather there is pretty hot. How do you like the conditions in New York?
Yeah, for me it's fine. I'm from Guadeloupe, so it's even worse than this weather. So, I'm more than happy.
And what sponsor are you representing here? Are you doing? Last year was Guadalupe. Do you have another one you're representing, or?
Yeah, I'm going for Eventi, for the Eventi Hotel, and I might sneak a little bit for the French chef as well.
All right, let's talk about the Eventi. So they brought you here. How grateful are you for that?
Very great. I mean, the hotel is unbelievable. You know, they got special rooms, and well, the service is unbelievable. Everything is great. So I've been more than happy and surprised to see that such a beautiful hotel in New York.
Gael, thank you so much. Bon chance, my friend. Gael Monfils, Harry Cicma here in New York. 3, 2, 1. Here with a great young American, a very good friend of mine, fellow Rhode Islander, a legend in the making. That's a good introduction, Jared Donaldson, and we're at Taste of Tennis. Jared, I know you're not a big partier because you're all about your tennis, but this is the greatest party in New York, Taste of Tennis. How happy are you to be here?
Well, I'm extremely happy to be here and support the event, and I think the event, it's my first time. I know my coach Taylor Dent did it one year, so we'll see how it goes. I'm excited to be a part of it, and I'm excited to make some macaroons.
And the combination of cooking and tennis, how important is food in tennis?
Well, it's really important. I don't do a lot of cooking. I think I can make 2 things, eggs and French toast, but obviously diet is really important, and it's something I've actually done, I think, a really good job this year. I've started to clean it up and focus on it a lot more, so I'm ready for it.
And your sponsor's done a great job, Rado, so how proud are you to represent them here?
Well, Rado's a great company that makes some great watches, as the one I have on, so I'm really thankful that they gave me the opportunity, and hopefully I can do well here at the tournament.
Everyone's proud of you in America, but I know you're focused on continuing to improve, so how do you like where you stand right now?
Well, obviously everyone's greedy, everyone wants to be doing better. I'm sure if I did better than I already have, I would want to do better. So everyone's greedy, but I think that I'm progressing really well. Obviously, sometimes I might not get the result I want, but I think I've done a really good job of putting things into perspective and always learning from a result. I think and getting better from it. That's what I've done the best, and I think I've done that the best throughout my entire career.
I was so happy to see that you had some time with Andre Agassi. Yeah. I mean, tell me some of the things he told you. Not the secrets, because you got to keep those to yourself, but what were some of the nice things he helped you with? Well,
obviously Andre's a legend of the game. I mean, not too many guys can say they've accomplished what he's accomplished on and off the court. I went out to Vegas for 2 days, and he worked with me, and it was really, really, really good experience. I mean, great guy. He helped me with a lot on my game, gave me some great pointers, and couldn't be more warm and welcoming. And obviously, and he was constructive of my game, which I thought was very helpful.
Rhode Island is my favorite place in the world. I know you feel very dear. I mean, it's our home. We love it. And Rhode Island Tennis Academy with Mario, he did so much for you. Talk about how Mario helped you growing up.
Well, obviously Mario is, the godfather of my tennis. I mean, he's the one who started it all. If I didn't have him, I wouldn't be where I am today, no doubt. I mean, I trained with Mario up until I was 14. And I still talk to him all the time about tennis, and he still comes to my matches and my events, so he still helps me a lot. But without Mario, for sure, I wouldn't be where I am today.
And the state of Rhode Island too. I mean, we're big fish in a small pond. You're a really big fish now. How do you think growing up in Rhode Island helped you? It is a little unique for tennis players.
Well, obviously, when I say, "Oh, I'm from Rhode Island," some people give me a weird look. Oh, Rhode Island. Obviously, it's not a hotbed for tennis, unfortunately. But I think hopefully with my success, I can inspire more tennis players, not only across the country, but especially in Rhode Island. I mean, I grew up, and I think, honestly, me doing it, I always say, if I could do it from a small town, from Chapacha, Rhode Island, with less than 5,000 people in it, anybody can do it. So I think it's good.
What are you most looking forward to at the U.S. Open here?
I'm looking forward to learning and improving. I mean, regardless of the result, if I win, great. If I lose, bad, but I'll learn from it. But I think that's the biggest thing, is just learning from the result and playing my game.
And one question for all the Weather Channel viewers who could watch this. What do you think about the weather of New York? I mean, it gets really hot, and then it gets a little cooler at the end of the tournament. What do you think about New York during the Open?
Well, obviously, the weather is a little bit of a wild card. I've seen some years where it's really cold and windy. I've seen other years where it's really, really hot. I mean, today it's hot out there, and now it's supposed to get hotter into that week. So obviously, when you play any event, weather becomes a factor. And the hotter it is, I mean, everyone's in shape, so that doesn't really matter. But I think I think I like playing in the warm conditions. I think it suits my game well.
Jared, great seeing you. So proud of you.
Thank you.
Amazing friend, amazing player, representing America and Rhode Island. Jared Donaldson, and I'm Harry Cicma here in New York.